No, don't take the pizza.
Dude, we gotta do our cardiac video, man. Our muscle systems, cardiac, skeletal, smooth. Come on, dude.
5 more minutes.
What are you doing? Get out of bed. Get out of bed.
Oh. Oh. What's up? What's up? What's up?
Muscle systems, video, now.
Muscle system. Well, there are 3 different muscle systems in the human body. See, we have the smooth muscle, the cardiac muscle, and the skeletal muscle. And all these muscles help you do different things. Some of them are involuntary and some of them are voluntary. The voluntary ones, that means that you think of it in your brain, in your cranium, of what you're going to do before you do it. Like, watch me lift up this bed. I'm going to be like, that was voluntary. Involuntary is when I just like, my heart starts beating because I'm running a wild race, like a wild stallion. And, yeah, some things are very interesting. Oh, one of the things that, comes involuntarily is just like when I'm picking up cheese in a field, you know. I just start picking that bad boy up, and then before you know it, I have like 4 baskets full, and I'm eating that cheese like nobody's beeswax. So, I'll tell you more about these systems after my brother Ned gives me some more rest.
Wow.
Let me clarify one thing. I met with immune system expert Ted and his brother Philip, and they clarified me on a subject that I was quite unsure about. Picking up cheese is actually a skeletal muscle because you extend your arms, extend your legs, and pick up the cheese. You can take a bite of it, but this is some grade A cheese, and I don't want to just gnaw into that bad boy. So we'll just leave him over here for right now, this moment. Now, let's go see some cardiac. Now, the skeletal muscle. That was interesting because you're actually picking up stuff like, say, like you're pulling the weed, you just rip that bad boy out of the ground. He's out of here. All right, but the cardiac is different. You don't really think about it. It's just there. You're doing stuff. Well, let's go do something. Say I wanted to run. I would be using my cardiac muscle. So let's get running. That is some cardiac bad boys in action. Now, cameraman, give me this towel. Now, the next muscle that we will be inspecting is smooth. But before I get to that, let me tell you some more about cardiac. It's controlled by the dubla mangata. See that? You see that? It's a funny word. Pretty funny, eh? Now, yes, it is controlled by the dubla mangata. It is in the heart. Your heart. Your heart is a nice place to be. Like pizza. Hello there. I am Blake. Blakeinator. You can call me pretty much anything you want, as long as it's not Blake. Alright, now here I'm going to have an interview with my friend Ted Skartenberger, and he is from Swahili, Germany, France, Spain. Now, Ted, since you're meeting with me, I would like to give you this golden treat.
Well, thanks, Blakeinator. I'm just so glad that you invited me here to talk about the smooth system.
Yes,
personally,
the smooth muscle.
the smooth muscle. That's true, that's true. Thank you for correcting me.
Pronounce it like it's pouring out of your gullet.
Smooth muscle. And anyways, what this smooth muscle does, it lines the insides of your entrails and guts and intestines and things that are in your belly, as some may put it. And anyways, and what these things do, they help push the food through your body into your nanas, where they will be released as excess waste. And to show this, we'll be eating some of these Snicker bars. Quite delicious.
Now, Ted, You have a brother named Philip. Is that correct?
That's true.
Now, is Philip, does he have a nice smooth muscle?
I couldn't tell you that, Philip. It's on the inside of you.
I heard he has a bad spark in his smooth muscle whenever he eats too many of his souffles.
It's very true. Oh, and another thing we forgot to mention is that it's an involuntary muscle, like the cardio muscle that my friend Blake, the Blakeinator, showed you earlier, which means you don't have to think about it, which is pretty good. Yeah, and it just lines the inside of those curvy little muscles like anything you could find at your
Think about it. Think
produce
about
store.
it. Take a second to think about this. What if you had to think when you ate? I want this piece of goodness to go down my body. I just want it to be there. That's pretty hard to think about, isn't it?
True, true. I'd be too busy focused on the deliciousness of such foods. Well, we're going to go ahead and move on to the skeletal muscle, which is one of me and the Blakeinator's favorite muscles.
I already did the skeletal muscle at the beginning.
No.
Alright, so we're here in the gym today, and we have Ted's brother, Ned, and he is working out his skeletal system. And if you take a look with me, right over here, you can see Ted getting his groove on. Now, Ted, how do your muscles feel after multiple reps of this bar?
Well, they feel a bit worn down. This is caused by a buildup of lactic muscle. Causes a lot of stress.
You mean lactic acid?
Lactic acid. Whatever.
Yeah. Does that mean that the oxygen in your muscles are going away?
True. Lactic acid is a form of getting oxygen to my muscles through fermentation, which is lack of oxygen.
That's very nice. Now, Ted. No, Ned. Are you mad that I called you Ted?
I'll let you figure that out.
How does your lactic acid level feel now?
A little bit more built up. Be sore in the morning.
And what causes that soreness?
Buildup of lactic acid.
Is that your answer to everything? Buildup of lactic acid?
For wear and tear it is.
Well, this is very interesting. This has been an interview with Ned, the brother of Ted and Philip. See you later, Ned.
Later.
Now, you may be wondering, what's that noise you hear? Well, this is 3 hours later after our meeting with Ned, the brother of Ted. Now, let's take a look. Ned's lactic acid level has reached an all-time high. Breathe! Breathe!
Now what? What are you doing?